stands alone, supreme, and we realize that we are to build but one temple. The temple of the living God is the blending of the greater with the lesser, through which the lesser becomes one with the greater. The impurity was caused by separation of the lesser from the greater. The purity is caused by their union, so that no longer is there a greater and a lesser, but just the one good, whole, pure air. Even so, we must know that God is one, and all things visible and invisible are one with him. It is separation from him that has caused sin, sickness, poverty, and death. It is union with him that causes one to become a whole being, or to become conscious of being whole. The separation from unity is the descent of the angels on the ladder of consciousness. The return to unity is the ascent of the angels upon the ladder. The descent is good, for unity then becomes expressed in diversity. But in diversity, there need be no concept of separation. That which is diversity has been misconceived from the personal or external viewpoint to be separation. The great work for each soul is to lift the personal viewpoint to such heights in consciousness that it becomes one with the whole. When all can meet with one accord in one place, that place in consciousness where it is understood that all things visible and invisible have their origin in the one God, then we stand upon the Mount of Transfiguration. At first we see Jesus, and with him Moses and Elias, or law and prophecy, and the Christ, the power within man to know God. And we think to build 3 temples, but the deeper meaning comes. We are given to realize the immortality of man and to know that divinity is never lost, that divine man is deathless and eternal. Then Moses, the law, and Elias, the prophecy, disappear, and the Christ stands alone, supreme, and we realize that we have to build but one temple, the temple of the living God within our very selves. Then the Holy Spirit fills the consciousness and the sense of delusions of sin, sickness, poverty, and death become no more. This is the great purpose of the silence. This temple, from which you may chip a piece and the scar will be instantly healed, but typifies the temple of our body, of which Jesus spoke. The temple, not made by hands, eternal in the heavens, which we are to bring forth here on earth.